Greetings, citizens, and also Hazbin Hotel fans. My name is Janji here. Celebration of Hazbin Hotel just came out a year ago on January 19, 2024. I decided to myself, what if I'm doing an episode ranking, but this time in my opinion. So this is Hazbin Hotel episode ranking, and also pilot episode will be not included in this video because it doesn't count. It's just a with different with different voice actors and animation as well in this but if you haven't seen this show, watch pilot first on YouTube, and then after that you can watch it on Amazon Prime Video. It's only streaming available right now for season 1. Season 2 is still currently on productions as recording this right now, but you will see in this video that I'm gonna do ranking some episode from season 1 of Hazbin Hotel. And also, yes, I'm wearing Hazbin Hotel shirt again, but you will see in this video right now, I'm gonna wear another shirt I have from this show. So yeah, so let's start in today's video. So this is Hazbin Hotel episode ranking. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to leave a like in today's video and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started, guys. Let's go with the first episode, of course, called Overture. So for me, when I'm watching the first episode for the first time ever, I thought it would be interesting to see the backstory about Charlie's parents, Lucifer and Lilith, which is kind of interesting to say. And when I watched the entire thing, I was like, oh, this should be interesting. And then they're trying to make it. But if you haven't seen the show, I forgot to tell you guys, if you haven't seen the entire series of this show, you will, if you haven't heard this show or you haven't seen the show yet, you might spoiler alert for this episode. It's right there, spoiler alert for this video. So this is actually the first thing in this video that might be a spoiler for this clip for a little bit if you've seen the video. So yeah, so watch out for that, guys. Anyway, so first episode was kind of, let's say for me, it's decent episode. Let's like the slow start of this series, because we thought it's gonna be so excited to what's gonna happen with these wonderful characters and seeing this, and also we finally introduced a new character, of course, named Adam and Lut. And be honest with this, I don't know how to feel about these two characters, but when I first watched it, I was like, and we knew Adam was voiced by none other than, and then Alex Brightman, of course, he is the voice of Frizzaroli and Serpentius. And also he did a Broadway star. He's a Broadway star as well, because he can sing as well. Interesting to say. And also that after that, and also we're gonna see more of these characters such as Angel Dust, Husk, Nifty, and Alistair, and Vaggie as well. Including, it's so funny seeing this. Also, we'll also have Brendan Rogers as Katie Killjoy as a news reporter. It's kind of interesting to say. And according someone said, the best casting in history. And I was like, wow. Even though I actually meet Brendan Rogers a couple years ago. So yes, it's our picture is over here. I was cosplaying Moxie in the Fan Expo in 2023. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say after that watching first episode, it was kind of decent, say the least. I'll say decent. I know many criticized for this episode. I was like, oh, what a start would be different. But I'm gonna give this first episode of the show, I'm gonna say, I was gonna put 6, but I'm gonna go with 7 out of 10 of this first episode. Just a little bit start of this episode, and yeah, you'll see it in the video. Now let's go to episode 2.
There you are. Face my wrath!
Before that, I forgot about episode 1 songs. So I'm gonna say Happy Day in Hell and Hell is Forever. But I really like Hell is Forever is because when he's singing his like rock and roll idol, what he was doing for, of course, Brightman voice Adam was amazing. How it was, despite I don't like the character, but he's amazing that he did the voice as well. But now we're in episode 2. It's called Radio Kill the Video Star. So basically in this episode that we're finally gonna see the voice of Valentino and Vox, including a new character named Velvet, part of the V's, you know what I mean? V-E-E, not letter V, V-E-E, V's, not V's, V's, sound like feet, what the heck? Anyway, so yeah, we're finally gonna learn about these characters. Of course, we're gonna learn about it, and we're finally gonna see why this characters really doesn't dislike the characters between Angel Dust and Alistair. Mostly the Vox, because of Vox big rivalry to Alistair. That's why I'm wearing right now, guys. I'm wearing Alistair's shirt. I'm sorry, Vox fans, but I'm going with Alistair, my boy, right there. Shout out to Alistair fans. And yeah, you can see why, the reason why I like that. But this song, and also, and first thing in my mind is we're gonna learn about the characters. How is that? What's the, and then of course, "Stay Gone" is the song that Vox was singing, including Alistair's characters. How it became like this, like how it become the big rivalry, even know what happened. You know what I mean? Suddenly can see why. And also for Valentino, we all know he is Angel Dust's abuse boss. You know what I mean? Because I see many fans dislike Valentino. I can see why. I understand why. Because we all like, you know, he's just been abusing him all the time for this entire time when he was at work. I think we get it. We all get this. You know what I mean? We all get this entire time. And then we see why. So another one would be interesting to say. We're gonna get see Serpentius in this episode. I was like, we want to see him in the show, and we did that to join the Hazbin Hotel members and the family of that reason. So after that, he was, because if you guys know, Serpentius did a little bit rivalry to Alistair when he was trying to fight him. But earlier in the pilot episode, you may recognize a member from 2019 pilot episode is when Serpentius fighting Cherry Bomb and Angel Dust. We're getting into the moment of Cherry Bomb later on in this episode. So after that was, I mean, Angel Dust already knew Serpentius was, because he fights him in the pilot episode just a week ago. I said before, this is actually a week after the pilot episode. That was exactly what interesting to say. And after that, he joins this episode. He joins with it. And unfortunately, for the one thing so funny, I like how Nifty Nifty doesn't like it. I mean, Nifty straight. I mean, kind of straight to liking it. I know it's kind of weird. And I like how Nifty's like, I don't like it. He's such a bad boy. I hope I pronounce it right. I know, man, Nifty. I know that. So after that, we're gonna learn about. So after that, entire episode 2 episode, and also song "Stay Gone" and start with "Sorry." I like "Stay Gone" mostly. It's because I was listening every time last year. I was like, oh my god, this song's amazing. And of course, Vox killed that song, including that one. I was like, oh, we're gonna see how Vox he was, you know. Of course, another Broadway star. Impressive, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna give this episode 8.5 out of 10 of this episode. So yeah, you will see in that one. And of course, I love to say that in this episode of these characters. And also, we're gonna get into the next part. So now let's get into episode 3.
Gotcha. That felt good.
Alright guys, so our next one is episode 3. It's called Scrambled Egg. It's funny because I actually eat eggs after recording this. I was gonna record it earlier, but until my family go downstairs to have dinner to eat eggs. And also eat bacon and rice. Great. I was like, oh no, I was gonna talk eggs. No! Next one, episode 3 is Scrambled Egg. We're gonna see, now this is really interesting to say that we're learning about the characters, how we felt the same thing like that. So episode 3 is when, after that, episode 2, Serpentius to try to become a real person, improving as a person to be part of a hotel. But unfortunately, Charlie and Vaggie decided to get rid of the eggs, and that's why Vaggie helped Alistair to get rid of the eggs. But instead, because Alistair is going to have an Overlord meeting with some characters, including Rosie, including Velvet, well, Velvet's, you know, yeah, and Zestel, of course, and Camilla Carmine, said at least. Sorry about the pronounce it, but right, you know what I mean? So it's kind of interesting to say that we're after learning some characters. So after that, they're in a meeting actually. So basically what happened. And then when I remember watching it while I was like, why is she late? I was like, oh, because part of the V's, you know what I mean? But fortunately, that happened was that she got kicked out. She got immediately kicked out by Camilla Carmine, said at least of times. And and also of course song Respectless. I actually like that song. And when I listened, I was like, damn, they're going to Girl Zone. And I tried to make that short actually. It didn't work out. But I will think about it like if I do that one time. And also that after that, we're also gonna learn what happened to Camilla Carmine. She revealed, okay, if you haven't seen the scenes or the story I'm gonna talk about, spoiler again in this video. So basically, she revealed that she actually killed someone because she's trying to protect her daughters. I'm very surprised about it. And of course, the song's called Whatever It Takes. I'm very surprised Vaggie joined this. Of course, voiced by none other than Stephanie Beatrick, because you guys know she's from Encanto, of course, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine, to I hope you remember that, fans. Yeah. And beyond that, in this also another scenes right here is actually interesting to say is the when Vaggie decided that instead of Charlie doing his lesson, decided to give her a chance to do like the actual the lesson, you know what I mean? But I think I know this one scene. It's actually one of my favorite scenes of this episode. And this scenes is something I think so basically they're doing trust falls in this video, and not video episode. And then what happened was I think then after when Charlie comes up to do trust fall, and then trust fall, of course Vaggie will help because they're both girlfriends. They deserve to be together. I mean, I love that so much. But this one thing is so funny for me is when Angel came up. And then I knew what he's gonna say, and then Husk. It was so funny because Husk said this, but I'm not gonna say the word because maybe I will censor that in this episode. Here, take a look.
Self, huh? Well, how about this? I love to suck.
I swear to fuck if you say dicks.
Popsicles, you sicko. Get your mind out of the gutter. But you know, dicks too.
Yep, that was my favorite scenes. Like, I love this. I kept love to repeat that scenes because every time when Angel just said it, and I knew Husk just said something, but instead he said that too, and then just fall on Husk, and then just like, damn. And another one of my favorite scenes of this episode is when Serpent is doing this. I don't live without my minions. I love that scenes actually. That he was so adorable. And then one thing so funny when Nifty's like came up and nobody trusted fall on her. I was like, damn, that's sad. And then Charlie and Vaggie decided to tell Serpent just to keep their eggs to be on his side, of course, because they're minions with Serpent. Sound like Gru and minions, you know what I mean? Or Egg Boys, whatever that's like that. But now, after that, I'm gonna give this. But my favorite song of this episode, I'm gonna say Respectless. I love Respectless, and whatever it takes. That's hard one. I'm gonna say Respectless. I love that. I love that song actually. So and in this episode, I'm gonna give this rating 8 out of 10 of this episode. So interesting to say in this episode. But now let's get into episode 4 because you already saw in the background. We're finally gonna see this character right here. Episode 4, let's go.
I had no idea. Guess that's why I'm an actor, dumbass. And hold that thought.
You're a loser. Oh shoot, sorry. I didn't mean to. I want to sing that, but I can't because it might be copyright for this episode. Great. Anyway, so yeah, we're back for another episode, but now we're in episode 4, and yes, I've finally been waiting for this, guys. I finally got, of course, this shirt right here. This is actually the second shirt I got from Christmas. So yeah, so right now we're at episode 4. It's called Masquerade. It's actually one of that's the hardest to pronounce it. I'm sorry guys. So Masquerade, I hope I pronounced it right. So this is actually my favorite episode actually so far in this episode. I know it's kind of sound weird, but I'll tell you explain. So basically this is actually this episode we're finally gonna see the abuse happen. This is what happened. This explain what happened to Angel's Dust. So you may know, and also beginning of course the shipping name of Angel Dust and Husk, or should I said Husker Dust is over here. I know I said that a couple times in this channel, but I said it, okay, just for you fans. Anyway, so episode 4 it's kind of interesting to say when we're starting like, oh. And it's funny because in the beginning of the scenes, I was like, whoa, is she, wait, Angel Dust is captured already? Like, what the hell? And then what happened, I was like, oh, it's just movie scenes. And then what happened was basically, I don't know how I'm gonna put this in this name, but I don't even know. So, yeah, of course, that shirt right here. Loser just like me. I can't pronounce that. There we go. Anyways. And after that scene, so basically what happened was, and then of course, argument between Husk and Angel Dust, arguing each other about it, and then yeah, and also that, and they decided Angel Dust going to the film for Valentino, of course, to do acting with some, let's say, sexual scenes. I know it's kind of weird. I'm sorry. Anyways, so I'm not gonna put this clip right there because I'm not putting this for everyone. Okay, I am totally serious. So after that one time, and then Charlie decided to want him to back to the hotel. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Charlie because, you know, she's a princess of hell, but Valentino went madness on her. I was like, wow, really, Valentino? And that is where I start hating him so much. I was like, God damn, Valentino, you're insulting the princess? Hell no! Anyways, and after that, and Angel was trying to tell her to leave, of course, to be on the Valentino side, which is kind of stupid way, of course. And then doing the scenes, of course, song Poison. I was gonna put full, but I can't do that. If you want to hear this song it's on YouTube right now on lyrics. I'll put link in the description below. Go check out this song right now. And also that after that, when Angel decided to come back to the hotel, but Charlie didn't. But Charlie's like waving him, but he didn't. But this is where, and also this scene's right here. This is where beginning of Husker Dust scenes right here. That Husk did argument with Angel about, like, you know, he has like drinking problems and abuse problems like that, and then he decided to. But instead of that, when Angel Dust decided to go to the, of course, nightclub to be with this someone, but Husk came to rescue him, decided that he has problems. You know, Angel does have problems with it. And also now we're also gonna learn about Husk story a little bit about how become the way they become bartender because of Alistair. Yes, guys, you may know he was a gambler guy, but unfortunately he got lost bet by Alistair. Became even know what happened. We didn't know what's gonna happen, but I'm watching the pilot episode, and also that, and after that when Angel and Husk decided to have this little bit have an argument again, and then after that. To have, and also of course one of my favorite songs from last year and this season is of course Loser Baby. Be honest with this okay, you know what, just here's a clip. I mean, be honest, let me say, I don't know why, but I love this song so much because when I heard this, it just makes me kind of, you know, I want to just dance a lot or singing a lot. I've been singing this a lot of time, and you may saw it already. So I mean, I cannot sing longer because copyrighted. You know what I mean. Anyways, so if this is where Loser Baby, and this is where so many fans became more shipping for Husker Dust fans. But it's like people said it's better than Radio Dust because Alistair and Angel didn't interact, didn't talk each other that much in this season. Because that is where beginning of that, because that's where I got this shirt right here, of course, and also the thumbnail right there from Amazon Prime Video channel on YouTube is right there. And let me say, it's one of the most popular songs, and I really enjoyed it. I was like, oh my god, Angel and Husk killed it. Of course, voiced by Keith David and Blake Roman as well. They both killed it, that song, and I was like, that'd be my favorite. And then it's funny because and also. Backstory, in my opinion, for myself, on Spotify Rap 2024, Loser Baby became my #1 song because of I repeated too much. Let me tell you, yes, I repeated song too much long. I think I said last time on my Fan Expo story, I said 9 months, and it's been 12 months. So I was like, man. And then and until then, I stopped because I think it's 2025. I need to start changing a little bit for myself to listen to other songs. You know what I mean. Anyways, and I remember seeing the scenes when Husk decided to love interesting on Angel Dust. I was like, this will be wait until next season. But this is where this beginning of start of Husker Dust. I don't know why I kept saying so many times. God's sake. Anyways, but after that, in these scenes right here, is when Charlie decided to apologize to him. Of course, Angel Dust. And he did. So never do that again. And Charlie, do not do that again. Just don't. Yeah, don't. I just don't want to say. I mean, I really want to mess up on Valentino, but he's very strong. You know what I mean. And after that, they decided to end the drink. And that's exactly the episode 4 became one of my favorite episodes ever. Not only one episode so far. We're getting into next few episodes. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's kind of interesting to say. So of course, my favorite song, of course, is "Loser Baby." It's one of my favorite songs ever. I said before in this video. So I'm gonna give this rating. Of course, episode 4, 10 out of 10 of this episode. You know what I mean. So now let's get into episode 5. By the way, guys, I'm gonna stop here for this video because of that. I don't want to get too much video longer of this one. So on the next video, you will see I will be reviewing episode 5 and episode 8, 4 parts in this Hazbin Hotel episode ranking. So stay tuned for that very soon, guys. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy for part 1 of my episode ranking in Hazbin Hotel. Don't forget to leave a like in today's videos over here. It's over there. Subscribe to my channel, guys, and make sure to hit the notification button to notify the future uploads in today's videos on this time. And thank you guys for watching for this in today's video. And what are your thoughts about my episode ranking on the first half of this video? Leave your comments below. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching, and also Hazbin Hotel is only available on Amazon Prime Video, and also especially happy anniversary as well. And stay tuned for part 2. Stay tuned, folks. Bye.